What's up, ninjas? This is Slice
and Rice.
If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get to 2 million subscribers before the end of the year. I don't even know if it's possible. But Jesus, all things is possible. We've been getting a lot of requests to do our first mukbang. What does that mean?
I actually didn't know this, but the breakdown of the words is mukja, like let's eat, like mukja.
Oh, okay. Mukja.
Not like a chicken.
Oh, that's what you said it like that.
And then bang is like a bangshang, which is broadcast. So the combination of those two words is mukbang.
Why do y'all like to watch people eat?
I love it.
For our first one, we had to do slice and rice, so we went crazy, but we got
a geisha roll, thunder roll, tsunami roll, volcano roll,
pizza sushi, which we had to get that.
Yeah, we had to.
And then we finished it with the pizza from Michelangelo's.
Okay, so we had to get the pepperoni, chicken, green peppers, red onions.
And then Glory put on jalapenos. You just had that.
Because I'm jalapeno business, brother. We're so hungry, and if you didn't know already, we are going to answer your questions while we eat.
Yes. Before we eat, you gotta say our grace.
Oh, okay.
God is great, God is good. Let us thank Him for our food. For our
what?
Our food? Like Elmer Fudd? Amen.
Amen.
Alright, so
You going for the pizza first? I'm going for the sushi first.
Alright, go for the pizza first. Fun fact, some of you, if you're an OG ninja, you've heard me tell this story before, but since we got a lot of new ninjas up in here, but I actually went to the hospital for eating too much pizza before. Yo, you don't have proper etiquette, yo. Like, how you just reach over every people's plates, yo? We actually Here's a fun story about me and pizza. I actually went to the hospital twice for eating too much pizza. And that's funny. Pain is funny. You would have thought I learned my lesson. The first time was because I ate pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Went to the hospital, did an x-ray, and the doctor was like, you got a lot of block of cheese right there.
Are you sure they saw cheese in your x-ray?
It was like backed up, and I had to explain that. It was probably cheese. The second time was actually after we filmed a video with our friend James, Fun Food.
Yeah, shout out.
100 layers of cheese on a pizza. I went to the hospital the next day. And
is this an octopus?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know if I like squid.
Yeah, I'm sliced. I gotta eat the pizza first. But I got upset because the cheese fell off. You know it's good, you just look mad. We've done trying videos before, but this is weird.
I forgot we were filming just now.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna take a bite of this and then sushi and what's the first question? Dang!
You used...
I swear I'm not like this. Actually,
this is why we don't go to restaurants.
What's the first question?
They said after Jerichiah's, did your mind change about wanting a lot of kids, or are you still going for 8?
That's a good question. You know why? As my contractions were happening, if you watched our I didn't eat that one yet. What is that?
I think it was crab meat with a bunch of stuff on top.
We're never gonna get through this video. Anyways, if you watch our other video about my labor and delivery experience, during my contractions, I literally said I'm not having any more children. This is the last child, the first and last child. But then after, no, we just talked about this and I was like, I still want more children. Like it just only affected me in my mind when I was having contractions, but.
Still want more?
Yeah.
Like how soon?
I like when siblings are close in age, but I want to give ourselves a gap, so.
Like when you say gap.
On a scale of months to Slice's gap.
You've been a little more going on the edge these past couple videos.
Yeah, it's time I retaliate. Is this the one that you had?
Mm-hmm.
What is this on top?
It's called goodness.
Let's try it.
Is that good? Ew, you're a messy
I'm sorry,
eater.
I don't know why it came out like that. Fake Christmas tree or real?
What? That's your next question?
We have a fake one, but...
Fake.
I prefer fake, actually. You know why? I don't like the real ones because they got bugs.
Well, what place do you get yours from? Because all my real
What kind of a tree wouldn't have a bug in it?
A clean one?
No, there's no such thing as a clean tree, Matt.
Yes, it is.
No, there's not. What the heck?
My trees never had bugs in it.
Then it's not a real tree.
No, you just don't
You
know
have to have bugs in a tree.
You don't feed your trees properly. That's why they got bugs.
Bugs live in trees. Like, there's trees.
So do you put the proper liquid in there for your real
What
tree?
the heck? First of all, I've never owned a tree.
Oh, so then you don't know what you're talking about then.
You own trees.
I've purchased real trees. When I was living with my mom.
If it's a real tree, there's termites at the bottom. They eat the wood, the branch.
I've never had termites in my trees.
You can't see them, they're small. They're living in the wood.
What bootleg person were you buying your real trees?
I've never had a real Christmas tree in my house.
So then how are you going to
we're never going to have a real one because I don't want bugs in our house. All right, let's move on. This is too long. How did you come up with the baby's name? Oh my gosh, I was hoping someone would ask this question.
So we came up with the Wu-Tang name generator.
Someone's probably gonna believe you. No, so the real story is it took us, I want to say 8 months to finally agree to a name.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the short story is, if you were a true ninja, if you watch our videos, you would know what name I actually want to name our child before we even got married. And I always told Matt, I love the name Jericho. I've always dreamt about naming my child Jericho. I love the name Jericho so much. I just love the nicknames you could do with it, like Jerry, Jer Bear. But he did not like that name ever. Like, I tried to put it in his head. I didn't even know
because I was a fan of WWE, and it was a wrestler named Chris Jericho. No offense to you if you're a ninja, but
he knew how much I loved the name. So I guess you were okay with Jer, right?
Yeah.
So we were trying to think of other names, and we wanted meaning to it too. So we knew we wanted Jera, something like, Jeremiah, like that's a cute name. So Jera actually means appointed by God. And so instead of Jericho, we were like, what about Jerikai? You know what I mean? Because you liked Kai, right?
Mm-hmm. That sounded like Malachi.
Oh yeah, and I like that name. But we're just trying to think of the meaning in the words. So finally we were praying, and Matt, you can explain this part because you left the room when you thought about this.
I was getting frustrated.
Yeah.
And Glory kept saying, I would have been picked the name out by now if it wasn't for you. Felt like I was on a Scooby-Doo episode. So finally, I was like, we ain't gonna film no more videos until we find a name for our son, because he's gonna be born in less than a month. And we haven't bought anything with his name on it or anything like that. So I went into the room, and I was in a room by myself with just me and my thoughts. And I was praying to God, God, what do you want us to name our son? Because I felt like God already knew his name.
Mm-hmm.
So now I was thinking about for our first son, something that it just explains us, a name that just represents us. But I also wanted something that's unique so he can kind of make a name for himself too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we both wanted a name that we made up.
Yeah, so I was looking at names and researching the definitions of names, and then I came across Caius, which meant to rejoice.
Or joyful.
And joyful. Mm-hmm. And then when I think about me and Glory's relationship, I feel like if you wanted to summarize it, our marriage and us together is just a lot of joy.
Filled with a lot of joy, yeah.
And then once I put the names together, Jerichias, my heart lit up. I was super happy, and I told Glory, and she was like, yes.
Yeah, so we already had the Jerikai. I think we were just trying to think of maybe another twist on that name or the ending. So when he said Jerichias, I don't know, I was just yes. That was the first time we ever agreed on any name. Love the meaning. Mm-hmm. Very original. I could still call him my Jer Bear, and Jerry for short, because a lot of people probably don't know how to pronounce his name when they see it. But yeah, it's really special to us. We know it's a very unique, very interesting name. We knew people would be turning their heads when they saw it, but I don't know, it's very special to us.
I think it's dope.
It is.
And I think that's a great conversation starter once he's hollering at them girls, you know what I'm saying, get older, be oh my gosh, where did you get the name Jerichias from? I'm making it easy for him, you know what I'm saying? So your son, when you look back at this video, just know that Daddy thinking about you.
Wait, real quick, this is sushi pizza.
Let's try it together.
Yeah.
And I'm not crossing my arm.
Oh, I was just about to do that.
Yeah, no. It's going to get dirty.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Ready?
Go.
I like that.
I'm not feeling that one.
Look at my plate versus his.
Yeah, you're messy. Ew, why do you eat so never mind. Anyway, from Nina Chakatara, they asked, do you wish you had a girl instead? No. Absolutely not, man.
Dang, what?
Because then we wouldn't have Jerichias, and I fall in love with him even more every single day. Like, you wake up and your heart just jumps out of its body like the mask.
No, seriously. No, this is actually quick.
What is wrong? What are you eating?
Faster. My mind is going faster than my words can say.
What is in your suey sauce?
Suey?
I don't know why I say it that way. I've said it my whole life that way, alright? There's a lot of people that say I got a country accent, but I don't think I do.
You have a weird accent, that's what you have. Anyways.
No, it's called Baltimore. You want to put some respect on our name. Big trust. Shout out to the Baltimore Ravens. I love y'all. We still gonna win the Super Bowl despite what the haters say.
Boy, sweet, eat sweet.
What?
Boy, eat your soy sauce.
Ew, don't laugh with all that food in your mouth.
Boy, eat your soy sauce. Actually, this is a question I feel like is for me because when we had a boy, I was still super excited, but you know, low key, I wanted a girl and everything. But now that we have Jerichias, like our son, I just love him so much. I love him being a boy, and I love him being like our first being a boy. I just love it.
Yeah. For Matt, has diaper changing been as horrible smelling as the simulation Glory put you in? Oh my gosh!
Betty! That's a good question because the fart spray that we use actually smells really bad.
Yeah. That fart spray was OP. No, thank goodness. Jerichia's booty, when he has blowouts, it smells like eggs that's getting ready to spoil, but it's not there yet.
No, I actually have a better description. But I asked you a couple of weeks ago, doesn't his poop smell like fresh baked bread?
What?
His farts smell like boiled eggs or boiled chicken, but his poop smell like bread from a bakery.
What bakery do you go to?
Anyways, the point is he's breastfed, so it actually doesn't smell that bad, but once he starts eating solids, I'm sure it'll smell worse.
Jerichias is waking up. Yo, I ain't even going front.
Are you full?
I should have prayed to God that my butt don't blow up. There's a lot of cheese. Yo, that woman that do the mukbangs, I don't understand how she can just eat all this food. I feel like I need to just pay homage to the ASMR mukbang people. Shout out to y'all channel.
Ew! Maddie, that's really disturbing.
Y'all nasty for just sitting here listening to that.
Alright, next question. Hi, my favorite young family. What's Jerry's Korean name and what does it mean? So as you guys know, if you watch our previous videos, you know that we wanted to give him a Korean name, not necessarily legally by any means, but so that my parents can call him by his Korean name. And drum roll, please. She's so not excited.
I'm getting full.
It's Juyoung. Basically is short for Chunim, which is God, and then Youngwan, which is glory. So Chunim and Youngwan, like God's glory. Get it? Glory.
Oh. Name a flaw about each other, cause y'all seem perfect.
No, he's not perfect.
I mean, you ain't perfect either. Y'all got so many about
Just
Glory.
one?
Oh, I'm about to go in.
Okay, go ahead.
You're clumsy.
Boo-hoo.
We mean boo-hoo.
So lately, I know I've said this in every video, I swear, but he says the wrong thing. You say the wrong things all the time. It's so hard to give you guys an example. You going for the pizza first? I'm going for the sushi first.
All right, go for the pizza first. Your biggest flaw right now is them feet. Because them joints, you can scale a building with them joints right now.
I haven't had a pedicure in a long time, okay? One of your flaws is that you literally only like expensive stuff. You want to know another flaw of his? He lets the water run when he's brushing his teeth. Oh, you want to know another flaw? If we both have to take showers.
What are you, Wolverine? Watch these chopsticks.
His showers take longer than 30 minutes, and you know how the water goes from hot? He doesn't say any hot water for me.
Oh, since we don't talk about me. So Glory, a lot of flaws that she like to do is just not put her clothes away. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's not even true.
I know, I was trying to think of one.
Yeah, I ain't got one.
Oh, you do have a flaw. Our canned sodas or bottled sodas, she likes to open them halfway and take like 4 or 5 sips and then put it back inside the refrigerator and never touch it again.
That's not true.
And then I get thirsty and I have to drink some already open stuff from you.
We're gonna talk about flaws. He puts his ring. Why are you doing? He literally puts his ring right by the sink. Are you kidding? You can't put it somewhere safer?
I love you too much to keep count of all your
Another flaw. If I smile, he can't say something that he's just gonna be like, yeah, you got another poppy seed in the middle of your teeth.
Anyway, I'll end by saying I love you so much that I don't keep track of your flaws. And my eyes are lowering because I'm getting super full. I know, as you can see, realistically it is kind of hard to film like a lot of videos because, you know, he needs our attention and stuff. So we did get a lot of Q&As about... Yeah, I know. Q&A's about you, buddy.
We got a lot of questions, like he said, about being parents and like how it's been. So in general, we would both agree that the first 2 weeks of having him were so challenging. Like, of course we loved him, but like it was challenging for me physically and like mentally, of course. But like physically, I was in so much pain. Breastfeeding was painful. Like everything was so painful. So it was just like hard to get around. Matt had to do like everything for me. It was just like really, really hard at first.
Yeah, the first 2 weeks was crazy. But then once we like all 3 of us learned each other's like movements and all that stuff, it is really funny. He's great. Every time he smiles.
Such a joy. Like his name Joyous, like it's literally the best thing in the world being a parent. Like I'm not just saying that. Like we love him so much. I didn't know I could love someone so much.
I know he's been good. You've been seeing my Instagrams. Me and him been having so much fun. Got the little job. Oh, you hungry? All right, he has to eat, guys.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much. I hope y'all really enjoyed this first mukbang. But anyways, do you want to do the outro with us, buddy? Okay. You can do the outro with us. Let me get your hand. Alright, ninjas. I got the slice.
I got the rice.
I got the milk. You got the little milky milk. About to get your milk. Yeah, you ready.